One of the toughest challenges when trying to meet new people or make friends is handling the discomfort of awkward silences. This feeling can be so unpleasant that it might discourage you from trying to connect with others in the first place. However, there's good news. It's entirely possible to overcome this hurdle. Today, we'll talk about how the techniques of filtering, branching, and the pratfall effect can improve your conversations and make you a more approachable and engaging person. First, let's understand why awkward silences occur. They typically happen when you believe you've run out of topics to discuss with someone unfamiliar. In truth, you haven't run out of ideas. You've simply reached the limit of what your internal filter considers acceptable or interesting to say. This is a natural behavior. We all tend to hold back thoughts unless we're sure they're smart, impressive, or engaging enough. Unfortunately, this habit can get in the way of developing strong communication skills. The solution is straightforward but requires practice. You need to let go of the habit of filtering your words. Stop hesitating and second-guessing whether something is worthy of being said. Practice speaking more freely with people you're somewhat familiar with, those who aren't total strangers. This creates a comfortable environment for you to try this new approach. Over time, you'll notice that it's perfectly fine to express what comes to mind, as long as it's not overtly inappropriate or offensive. People generally aren't scrutinizing your every word. They're more focused on their own thoughts and lives. Letting go of the filter helps you connect more authentically with others. Another powerful strategy is branching. Branching involves steering the conversation into different directions based on the other person's responses. For example, if someone says, "I went to London last year for work," you could ask whether they enjoyed London, inquire about the company they worked for, or explore their professional field. Alternatively, you could share something about yourself, like, "I've always wanted to visit London," or "I also went to London recently." This technique allows you to keep the conversation flowing by expanding on shared or related topics. A single statement can provide countless opportunities to explore new directions in the discussion. The key is to remain open and creative while speaking naturally and confidently. If you stop here, these two strategies alone can significantly enhance your conversations. But there's another tip worth mentioning: the pratfall effect. This psychological concept suggests that people tend to like you more when you show vulnerability or admit to small mistakes. It makes you seem more human and relatable. Perfect individuals can come across as intimidating, while those who reveal their flaws feel safer and more approachable. For example, making or admitting to minor errors in a casual setting can increase your likability. Just be cautious about when and where to use this. Don't highlight mistakes in professional environments where it might harm your credibility. The beauty of these approaches is how well they work together. When you stop filtering yourself, you'll naturally express more spontaneous thoughts, even making occasional mistakes. These imperfections activate the pratfall effect, helping others see you as relatable. This openness encourages people to share more, providing more opportunities for branching and deeper conversations. It's a cycle. Removing your filter leads to better connections, which gives you more chances to explore topics, creating a dynamic flow in your interactions. The most important takeaway is this: don't let fear of saying the wrong thing hold you back. The world won't crumble if you make a silly comment. Most people are too caught up in their own thoughts to notice. Speak freely. Make a joke if it helps break the ice, and don't aim for perfection. After all, imperfection is what makes us human and life more enjoyable.